Hey, I'm Jeb Graff, producer of the Career Brand Story podcast and professional photographer. Today's career tip is all about looking better on camera. Most of us aren't very comfortable being on camera because we don't like the way we look or the way we sound. You know what? It's completely normal. It's a human thing. There are professional actors and actresses who don't watch their own movies or TV shows. We think that you can really leverage video to help tell your career brand story. So we want to help you with today's tips to help your video help you. First up, if you're using a camera phone, put it on its side in horizontal landscape mode. What that means is, turn it on its side so it's long, like your TV, not up and down like a TikTok. We're not making TikToks, we're not making Instagram stories here. Turn it on its side. Your second tip, lighting. If you don't have professional lighting, no problem. You've got this giant ball of fire in the sky called the sun. Get near your window. That's all professional lighting does anyway, is mimic what the sun does. So get near a window, maybe put a lamp behind you like I've done, and you'll be looking pretty good. Third tip, audio. Audio is really important. More important than you might think when it comes to making good video. You don't have to have professional audio equipment, but if you do have some earbuds with a microphone on them, I recommend using those. That's what I'm using right now. I just don't have them plugged into my ear because they rub on my beard. I do have them sitting on top of a soft cloth on top of a coffee cup to get it near my mouth when I speak. What this does is help to isolate your voice instead of picking up room noise or whatever's going on in the room next to you. Like right now, my 4-year-old is in the next room watching YouTube videos. Hopefully you can't hear much of that. My next tip is about where to look. It's pretty common for us to get on here and just look at ourselves on screen instead of looking into the camera lens. Well, if you're looking at yourself on screen, you feel kind of disconnected. Your audience doesn't really feel like you're talking to them. But if you look right into the lens, it feels a little bit more like eye contact, a little bit more like the real thing. So try your best to keep your eyes in the lens of the camera that's on your phone or on your computer or whatever you're using to make this video. Another tip is to use a script. There are a couple kinds of people. Some people are better at going line for line and memorizing it. I'm not one of those. As you can tell, I'm a bit rambly, but that's how I feel most like myself. So I just have bullet points and I kind of check those and then I riff on them. I think whatever comes to mind. And for me, that helps me convey my personality too. You're also going to want to think about your body language. Are you slumped over in your chair? Are you sitting up tall? Do you look confident and approachable? Or do you look timid and shy? Do your best to give a nice, confident impression. Now, when it comes to the setting you're in, this also can help tell your story the way that confidence and everything else does. If you're watching this instead of just listening to it, you'll notice there's a bass guitar in the background, a skateboard, some lighting equipment, and a family picture. You don't have to have a completely blank space. You can if you want, but I recommend finding a spot that shows a little bit of your personality, helps convey the message that you want to convey. It goes right along with my brand of being a creative. I love music, I love skateboarding, I love my family and nature, and so that picture that's right over there is exactly that. That said, it's not too cluttered. It doesn't look trashy. I'm not saying, shoot your video in a pile of unfolded laundry. I'm just saying it's okay to be yourself. In fact, it's really important to be yourself. If I had one tip above all others, be yourself. This is about progress, not perfection. Nobody watching your video is going to expect you to be a broadcaster with thousands of hours of experience. This is just about being you. So grab your camera, put it on its side, find some decent light, plug in your earbuds, script it out, look into the camera lens right there, and be yourself, and keep thriving.